ready for the start. Okay, yeah. Alright. Be right back then. Oh, I slept a little bit. Oh, I guess I didn't want to know that I should do that. That's a little bit better. Twitch just stop giving me notifications on my phone, probably. Yeah, whatever. The ad break is done. Everything should be set. Let's get to it, I guess. How's it going, Flips? I almost said good morning, but I guess good morning's a vibe. I feel like I'm just waking up still. Sleepy day. I don't know. It's one of those days. But yeah, so gonna do this today, but I probably will switch over to horse hack tomorrow. I was really hoping I could get through the rest of the any percent soon, but I think it's not gonna happen unless I like demolish this level and the next level. How's it going, Max? 2 a.m. this morning. How's it going, Pigeon? Jesus Juice? Jeez, I look over and everyone's here. The morning seems appropriate to you. Yeah. What did you link? Jesus Juice? Restaurant for sickles. Oh, yeah, that picture. That is an amazing picture. It made me so hungry. So good. Alright, let me think. I got to the... Yeah, I got the midway in this last time. Hopefully I can get back to it quickly, but the second half seemed kind of fucked. I say I don't remember what all the obstacles were. Right, I have to go to the right first, yeah. But I remember this first half wasn't too bad. Just a slow pace. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I've had a very sleepy Monday, but I don't know, just one of those days. I did bake a cake though. Pretty pumped about that. Nothing fancy. Or wait, do I have to? How do I do that again? Or no, I have to jump left and yeah. Nothing fancy, just like one of the cheap, shitty cake mixes from Aldi's and just chocolate frosting. But yeah, it's good. It's nice to treat yourself every now and then to something. That's not how I wanted to do that, but that somehow worked. I forgot that guy was there almost. Ooh, that was way too slow. Okay. That was nice. It was super warm out, so I spent a little bit of time looking around in my backyard. Because I haven't really had a good chance to do that, because it's been so fucking cold. Just to look and get a better sense of what's around. Because I'm thinking about what to plant. Because that will be coming up soon. And already a few flowers I think are coming up, but I gotta check what ones they were. My mom told me before. Probably because it's been pretty warm the last few days. Where was the third dolphin? They said fuck it, finally migrated off a bunch of shit. Nice, way to go. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing with Discord. I mean, the good thing is I don't really actually use it that much. I mean, basically it's to talk to you, Jesus, you, Juice, and Pogo, and that's pretty much it. Need to figure out what to do about Discord. Yeah. Yeah, it feels good though to dump crummy things like that when you can. Like I had like a really soft exit from Twitter, but I started it pretty early on. So first I was kind of like, I don't know, but then after a little while I was like, yeah, you know what? Actually, this was better for every reason. So it's good when you can do that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know about Discord because it's just, I mean, for what I was using it for, it's probably not too hard for me to swap because it's like I didn't ever use any of the other features basically. So yeah, I mean, I should say this again because I guess I never made a post, but yeah, I do have an XMPP, or it used to be called Jabber, I guess, account, and Signal. Though I don't. There's a Signal app for computers, right? I should look into that. Not that I use that very much either, but just for messaging stuff, but it's not a big deal. TeamSpeak. I think I only ever used TeamSpeak like a little bit. Mostly my friends back in the day, we used Ventrilo for stuff. Oh, you do have Signal on desktop? Yeah. I think people bitch about it not working very good if you have a phone app or something. There's another potential Discord replacement people are looking at. I forgot the name. I have to ask them. I know there's a bunch of stuff that like comes close, but always is lacking in some way. But maybe this would be a good motivation for some companies and coding groups to like actually get on it. Like I've seen a lot of people talk about Matrix over the last like couple years, but it fucking sucks apparently. So everyone's like, yeah, don't really do that. But yeah, I don't think there's any single software that's going to work for it, but for certain things, there's absolutely fine replacements. Bora set up an IRC server for Emily. I have tempted to just DM people through that. He waited to ditch Twitter to the announcement of the rebrand. To his exact point, decided it was no longer funny. Yeah, I didn't wait that long, but I pretty much ditched it in November shortly after Musk bought it. And I was like, you know what? Like, my feed is fine on it, you know, just following a few people I want to follow. But then, like, anytime you move out of your little bubble, it was already, like, kind of a hellscape. And I was like, you know what? I don't need that in my life anymore. And then it only got worse from there, so I was vindicated in my choice. But yeah, I know a lot of people hung around for quite a while. Apparently some people still hanging around for some godforsaken reason. Standards are low, I just want to call my girlfriends and play Splatoon with the gays. Yeah, that's all you need, right? Probably one that isn't run by vibe coders or Nazis. Yeah, that's a big one too. Yeah, it's funny. So BK set it up for her community basically, or just to like screw around with. Phones can call people. It's like shitty 4 Hz sampling rate. Yeah, it's kind of sad how bad phone call quality still is. Like a regular phone call. It's kind of sad. Man. Yeah. Still is. It was fine over the copper. How's it going, TLD? I don't know. Maybe most cell phones are just terrible for it. I don't know. But I worked for a couple months in a call center a long time back. When would this have been? Like fucking 2008 or something? And there were like pretty frequently calls that the quality was so bad you literally could not hear what the people were saying. It was so awful sometimes. But that might have been just because call center had like the shittiest possible stuff and then diverted so many times, but yeah. Anyways. More or less for community, but I'm tempted to spread it around and make it a more general community space, not to actually engage with communities, just for DMing people. Does it work for DMing? I guess, yeah, I guess I'm still not that familiar with IRC. I mean, I read a little bit, but I guess that's like a specific thing that BK probably set up, right? Or I don't know, because it doesn't like, well, old school IRC, I guess, doesn't have like offline messages or anything like that. It's only when you're online, unless you set something up for it. But I don't know what people are using these days and what BK set up. Oh, you can do it on the server. Okay, so yeah, so probably BK set up some stuff like that. Because I know that there can be a lot of things with it, but it's all like you have to set it up. It's not like, I don't know, the standard thing. I don't really know. But that's good though. You can do stuff like that. When it comes to it, like, I wouldn't mind using something like that. But again, I don't use this kind of stuff too much really, but it is nice to be able to get in touch with people once in a while. And it's not like, well, if I stop using Discord, then what do I have left? Twitch DMs, or people make a FIDE account, or I give out an email or something. Phone functionality hijacks like everything. Can't do shit. Call at the same time. Put duct tape with the front camera. Screen blacks out forever. Wait, what? Basically just use the Discord to get occasional update on the horrors being created by Flips. Yeah, pretty much that's like 1/3 of my Discord usage these days as well. Strat sharing. Shit. Didn't you pin strats in our DMs, Flips, for Volpe's friend? Shit, you better better write that stuff down somewhere else. You're good at making the horrors. Yeah. Exactly the problem people bitch about happening in Discord is happening in our DMs because we're moving platform from a siloed, closed-walled community. Any of the C3 stuff being posted? Probably not, because I probably haven't navigated to SMW Central in weeks. Which reminds me, I have to fucking download the horse hack later. But yeah, I don't usually follow that stuff, really. God, I'm not timing this very good. So I made a homebrew ROM. It's like a software emulation of vector graphics rendering. Huh. On team paper mail communication these days. Any horror is not on Blue Sky. Does Elon Musk have a Blue Sky yet? Or is he still having fun artificially boosting his engagement on his own platform? I guess Trump still has his own social network, right? Or a social media site, basically. God. You need to render a bunch of pride flags. Demo. One of them is a crab sipping? I keep jumping too early. Sipping juice in mode 5 in front of the trans flag. Incredible. No, okay, I'm doing this wrong. I want to go fast and jump again. Forgetting how I did this before. This was like the hardest obstacle, I think, to figure out. The rest are just timing. But this one's a little bit... Yeah, let's go like that. Land on it again on the way down. Jump again. Okay, that's how I did it. Except I didn't do it again. Spacing out. Interesting. Oh, okay, I'll have to look through this later more properly. Okay, thanks for sharing. There's a Kaiser block somewhere up there. I don't exactly remember where. I think it was at the... It can't go through the platform, you have to go around on top of it. Okay. Bastard. Why did he jump so early? Come on, man. Vector graphics rendering stuff is open source. I want to steal it and use it for your own hacks. Nice. Huh. vector graphics. So do you mean that just that you can supply it with a vector format and it will make the thing on the screen? Yeah, okay, nice, nice. I jumped in. Not the right time there, but okay. How long does it take to draw a full screen image? No idea. At first, I don't need anything higher than 10 FPS. No. Oh, gotta remember to stand on the left. Oh, a little. Just tested an image, full color, it takes 22 frames. You'll need a handful of lines though. Oh, too early. Back in lava. Bro, you gotta quit jumping so early. Oh. Might have been okay if I went right sooner. That chuck gate kind of sucks, but mostly because I'm already bad enough at chuck gates, so I can't even start to think about how to like how to influence this one. Then just LOL, jump at the right time. Oh, right, yeah, yeah. I was like, wait, what's next? I forgot. I forgot about the dolphin, though. Okay. Right, yeah. I was gonna say, this section, this first half is not that bad. That was it. Just gotta land on the dolphin. And then we can start the hell that is the second half. Again. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting though to see what happens with this Discord shakeup. I already heard there was a bit of not redaction, what is it? They got quite a lot of backlash about it, but they're not probably gonna end up actually changing anything for the better. But yeah, gonna have to look into some different ways to keep in touch. I guess if Emily's IRC does start getting kind of freely open, I might consider joining it. I've never used IRC, but it should be easy enough to set up, or to learn some basic stuff, I mean. If you need to DM me anything. Are the DMs have encryption? I mean, I guess it's still better than whatever the fuck Discord's doing. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. As long as the FBI sees in no servers, it's probably fine. Oh, it is? Nice, nice. A platform where everyone is a teenager. Yeah. It's really fucked up though about the Discord thing, because it's like, oh, we might, ask for age verification, or we might just try to infer it from your messages. So, you know what that means? They track all your messages. And I know some people pointed out, who was it, the guy that shot Charlie Kirk? Like, Discord, like, handed over his DMs very readily to the police, so, like, yeah, don't use it for sensitive things. If you value your privacy. Because it's not actually private. Damn, I did the same exact thing. I'm inferring from metadata, not messages, which is worse. Oh, really? Great. I haven't heard people talk too much about it, but I wonder how that's all going for people over in the U of K right now. Having to do age verification, because I know it pretty much fucked up a lot of stuff for people, but I haven't heard much in a while about that whole mess over there. Other than the whole, you can just fake it by screen capping a video game with facial animations or something. Which is still the funniest fucking thing. People using like Gary's mod, or I forget, some other game. Probably just like any modern game with character creation. And just using that to fucking fool the facial recognition. Like, God, why are we doing this? Oh, dolphin, where you at? Obviously they had your messages, but the fact that they store what other application you use in your uptime history long term is worse from a privacy standpoint. Yeah, that's Hey, they gotta make money by selling your data somehow, right? To satisfy their shareholders. Requested data from Twitch once. Tried myself what I watched when I made my account. It was interesting seeing how much was saved. Huh, I never thought about requesting data from Twitch, but yeah. Case continuing to get worse. I know it's continuing to get worse. I haven't heard too many recent accounts. Oh, damn it. Occasionally request my data from Discord to eat up their resources. My data would be probably a few DMs and then maybe like 10 messages in Discord channels. And that's pretty much it, I think. But yeah, them like tracking metadata and stuff, that's kind of messed up. So then like, yeah, because yeah, like if you enable it, Discord will show like what you're playing or doing. Like if you go right now, it probably says I'm streaming. If I don't remember if I have that name or not, but then yeah, it means they actually have information about everything you do on your computer to some extent. It's, LOL, what's regulation of data privacy? Ah, damn it, maybe it must be there. Every single login session, huh? Oh, I guess that's one thing that I guess I'm curious about. So to use the DMs on that IRC server, do you have to have a reserved username? Or is it just then if you don't have one reserved, it's like only that session you keep them? I mean, I'm just kind of trying to learn because, like I said, I only know a little bit about IRC, so I'm kind of curious what has been set up and what works. Depending on the server, for this one, you can claim your username and validate it with a password. Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because I know it depends on how stuff is set up. And that, yeah, normally if you want a username, yeah, you have to claim it and, yeah, have it registered with a password or something. So I'm just, yeah, curious. So you grabbed flips, nice. I guess you didn't have too much competition there. I guess that's a good thing, instead of having some fuck asinine Discord tag handle thing. Shoutouts to when they made everybody change theirs because they didn't like their old system for some reason. Too early. Gotta wait there a bit longer than I think. But yeah, I guess ultimately though, it's really cool that there is some possibility for a community created and owned way to get in touch with each other. We need a bit more of that these days. Instead of everyone and your mother being on Instagram or whatever the fuck. Owned by some fuck ass pasty white toast milk guy. Speaking of which, it's still fucking bizarre. I'll go over to my parents and hang out with them sometimes. Sometimes my mom will just like take out her phone and say, "Oh, I saw the funniest videos on Instagram recently." Just start showing me fucking shorts on Instagram. Like, what is going on in this timeline? We could call it a forum. Yeah, it's still so weird that forums really died out so much. I still like don't understand how that happened so badly, but I don't know. But yeah. Oh, not dead. But yeah, forums, what a concept. Having public conversations about various topics of interest that are easily searchable and archivable. Oh, there we go. Alright, back. So it took a little longer than it probably should have, but I've also been distracted and sleepy. Alright, time to die. Probably because everyone wanted to use free services like Facebook instead of self-help services that cost money. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that is a big point that doesn't get talked about a lot. Not just free, but like the fact that people have to like maintain it themselves and then, you know, don't get paid for that can be kind of an issue. So we should all be, oh, whoops, it's not pretend. Should be very thankful that BK even considered to do something like that for, you know, Shoujo's community. Because yeah, not everybody can do something like that. Facebook had the big scandal, or then Facebook had the big scandal. People moved to other tech platforms that do the same thing instead of learning anything at all. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of forget sometimes that for a while, I mean, I guess they still exist, but yeah, like, Facebook pages used to be, like, a big thing for hosting communities. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that went to Reddit, which has been, yeah, extremely not good either. But yeah. Oh, how did I move that guy? Damn it. I guess I baited him with the screen wrap, huh? I wonder if that's something easy to do regularly. But yeah, I guess a lot of people are learning the hard way that if something looks free on the internet, it's not. either means it's the selfless work of somebody, or it's somebody who's fucking selling your data or spamming advertisements in your face to make a profit. So when somebody doing it out of their, passion, desire, wanting to, support a community, try to pass a little something their way. Yeah, it's something that I've learned a bit more about because, like, I use like Mastodon, Fediverse stuff, so it's it's all self-hosted stuff, and it's pretty common to the point that it's like kind of scary about how many times people's servers will just shut down because the one person running the self-hosting just fucking burnt out and doesn't want to do it anymore. So bye all the accounts there. But there's things to deal with it and that, but it's still sad to see. And I hear about that happening. I hear people getting worried about that happening for a lot of computer software. It's one guy who's been maintaining this one package for 30 years, and like he's gonna fucking die or retire at some point, or that person. So what happens when there's nobody to continue that work, and it's a critical piece of software or something? Like these kind of things need to be thought about more. Because yeah, we need more sustainable things. Generally, I don't know. It's been interesting to see and learn more about that. But it's one of those things that, like, as a quote normie computer user, you didn't think about really ever. But yeah, there's a lot of people doing a lot of work out there, and a lot of them don't get paid very much, if at all, for it. The internet would not be... well, maybe computers, I don't know. The internet would not be what it is without a lot of that work. Install a kill switch that you delay by every year you're alive. Seems like a great plan. Didn't even jump. Sad. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I gotta go on the pipe every time to start, but it's what it is. Gotta get comfy with the dolphins. I don't know, self-hosting and running kind of stuff like that. It's... did not time that right at all. It is kind of fun though, but yeah. I just am learning a little bit and doing a little bit just as, I don't know, fun experiment. Like running the Omcast server that I have my stream mirror on. And I also have my own little self-hosted Fetty instance, which is fun. Shoutouts to subdomains. But like, I would not want to try it. Like, I'm not equipped or knowledgeable to maintain that for any number of people, including myself. So, like, shout outs to the people that know how to do that and have the time and energy for it. So how did I... Oh, probably something funny with the camera from the dolphins. Oops. Just trying to look. I mean, how I triggered that guy the one time with the horizontal screen wrap. But yeah, it must have been something with the camera moved by the dolphins. Oh, damn it. This part's gonna really fuck me up, because I'm not good at watching multiple things. Oh. Oops. I was about to say, for some reason, anybody eat any good dolphins lately? But then I remembered, or I should say I didn't remember, when does Lent start? My parents are always talking about, like, they don't fucking go to church or practice or anything. But they observe Lent on Fridays, eat fish, which is kind of funny. But I think they just use it as an excuse to eat out and get fish from places. They keep talking about they're looking forward to it. I don't actually know when it starts. I haven't lived here in quite a while. But I guess it should be soon, right? Fish, fried fish does sound kind of good. I haven't had fish in a little while. Now that I think about it. Oh man. I don't know anything about it, but if you're looking forward to Lent, to defeat the purpose of Lent. Yeah, that's why I think it's funny that they like are already talking about it. Like, oh, can't wait for Lent, because all the, or not all, a lot of the restaurants around here will have like decent fish when they might not normally have on the menu so much. So I don't. That's why I think it's funny. But I mean, like, yeah, I like fish. That's fine. But I don't know why we gotta make an occasion of it. Yeah, because, yeah, the purpose isn't it supposed to be that you're, like, sacrificing, you're not eating something you normally would eat. I mean, not exactly fasting, but that kind of idea. Yeah, it's just really funny. Like I said, I think it's more just, it gives them an excuse, like, oh, well, we can go out and eat on a Friday then and get some fish at a restaurant or something. I don't know, I guess this is just what you look forward to. I guess this is, yeah, I shouldn't say look forward. I guess this is what your life turns into when you're, like, reaching retirement age. god. Yo, I'm over. What am I doing though? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say that's kind of simple otherwise. Progress. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my parents don't cook fish too often themselves. Certain things they'll do. But I mean, I think it is kind of hard to get like good fresh fish here usually, which is probably part of why. I mean, unless you like go in and catching it yourself. I mean, that's like the most time I can remember them doing it. Otherwise, they cook seafood sometimes. But yeah. Damn it, Panga. Uncle uses my recipe for salmon like once a week. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I should get some salmon. I haven't had salmon in a while. I like that I can get a decent sized thing of it at Aldi's. It's like a little expensive, but not that bad. But I don't really have a recipe specifically for it. I just kind of slap some seasonings on it. And then just bake it in the oven. Let it get a little crispy on the skin side. I mean, I guess that's the beauty of stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to have a some fancy recipe make it taste good. Ever think about how the seafloor gets snow? It's actually partially decomposed during the marine life from upper levels of the sea. Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? Kind of. I don't think about that too much, but I have heard of it. Yeah. Bottom of the ocean is some weird shit, though. That's for sure. I think about the ocean a lot. Considering I lived for a few years near the ocean, I feel like I should think about it more than I do. But maybe it's like a... how to put it? It brings back a lot of different memories. Some good, some bad, so maybe that's why I don't necessarily think about it too much. Is that mostly what oil is made from? I mean, I guess, yeah, like, it should just be all kinds of organic matter. Get squished down. Oh, and especially at the bottom of the ocean, like, isn't it something to, like, it doesn't decay down there because of the conditions? So that's why it can, like, kind of sedimentate and, yeah, turn into something like oil over time. It doesn't get broken down the same way. Or doesn't really get broken down. Ah, god damn it. Perfectly placed dolphin. Speaking of bottom of the ocean, more billionaires should go down there in sketchy submarines, don't you all think? Need some more billionaire submarine drama. More ocean exploration vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, especially shady ones, yeah. Need to slow down a little bit. I'm so bad at timing these things. Side order the entire game area is covered in an endless snowfall of pale gray ash made from the little burning memories of the oppressed minority class. Huh? Side order? But yeah. Oh, Splatoon. Okay, I was about to say, that's the only game you play that isn't Super Mario World and Majora's Mask, right? Flips. I'm kidding. 3 special interests. Also, play a lot of indie horror. Really. At least I did until it started getting flooded with AI slop. Ooh. Oh yeah, I think maybe you have mentioned that before. I don't think I've ever really played anything that could be considered horror. I mean, I don't know. I think the closest thing might be... it's not even really horror. I played Metro 2033 and Last Light. But yeah, those aren't really horror, but they have maybe some stuff that borders on that. But those are mostly just shooters. Oh, okay, I need to see if I can easily reset that guy. Because he was going to get too far away. Favorite horror game is Final Fantasy X. I was going to say, I think I have, what is it, that Amnesia Dark Descent downloaded, or not downloaded, in my Steam library because it was free 1 year. I've just never played it. A lot of people always mention that as a general game. So far, a handful of devs. Close though. Hey Horror Show, Kira, Corpse Pilot, etc. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not familiar with any of that, but yeah, it's, I don't know, it's not something that ever caught my interest. Yeah, I mean, oops. Yeah, it's just how it goes though. Which, speaking of shooters, shit, I keep forgetting about this. I need to fucking, like, stream more. Or something, I don't know. I keep forgetting I want to fucking play through the original Halo. I have it working on my other computer that I have hooked up to the TV. I mean, I can capture it and stream from it if I want. And I kind of would like to play through Half-Life 1 and 2 again at some point. It's been a while since I've played those. Watching Eldad kind of got me wanting to play them again, but too many things I want to do. Not enough time. And I go for every indie horror game to have a whole extremely hair guard who is also a transom cat girl. I have 2 nickels. Funny how that happens, huh? Wonder if it's possible to hit the chuck and not get bumped into the munchers, but it's probably not possible, or if it is, it's very not practical. Oops. Yeah, there's no way. Just think it'd be funny if I could hit the chuck and not have to deal with him the second and third time, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Why did I slow down? It was free. God, I'm so like, I'm so slow to like recognize when it's safe versus not safe. Like, pretty much every time I make it through, I feel like I'm just YOLOing it. I'm really bad at watching multiple things at once. Oops, I got P-Speed there on accident. Fluxer, that's the Discord replacement I was thinking of. Don't think I've heard of that one. That's just post about it, which reminded you. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one. Oh, I didn't know we'll jump. I'm stupid. I should look. Oh, no, I guess I have, but I didn't look into it. I have it bookmarked. So I was thinking, I know people have been linking stuff, and I was gonna try to start like remembering to bookmark things. Yeah, I do actually have that bookmark, but I must not have actually read into it at all. I was thinking like the name almost sounds familiar, but yeah, I probably literally have only heard it one time before you mentioned it. So I've been very impressed with Fluxer for replacing Discord. Definitely going to try out self-hosting a server once this update comes out. It makes it not a nightmare. Like leagues ahead of Stoat, its Federation, and its roadmap. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I heard some people mention Stoat early on, but then there's some problem with it, right? Like, it was either a shithead dev, or it wasn't open source, or something sketchy about it. I don't remember. Federation for Fluxer. So what do they mean when they say Federation? Or do they mean... Because you self-host your own server of it, and then you can connect it with... Or people can connect from different servers. That's probably what they mean. Yeah. I gotta think for a second for something like Discord. Yeah, well, if it works good, that would be nice. AI code, yeah, okay. I remember there was something, a big flag that people were like, wait, no, fuck this. I couldn't remember what though. Open source, but with AI code in its comments. I heard it was made to be the kick of Discord. The kick of Discord, great. That is probably not a great way to advertise your thing, but I guess if you're doing that, then there's a specific market you're advertising for, so maybe it is. I don't know. I keep going the wrong time. Which reminds me, I should have saved it, but a day or two ago, I saw somebody post a really good meme about Windows 11. You know, it's the one that's the skeleton bench pressing. It says my body's a machine that turns X into X. It was my body is a machine that turns, and it was CEO of Microsoft, you know, making some comment. Oh, 30% of our code is AI generated, like last year, and then it turns into just like 30 fucking news articles about updates breaking and Microsoft telling people to like roll back shit and things like that. Like, lovely. Real great company you got going there. Kind of really glad I finally got off of Windows. I've been liking it for the most part. I mean, of course, there's some little transition change, struggles and things to deal with, but nothing too bad. But I did take my time to, like, before I fully switched, try out stuff and see so I wasn't just going in completely green. That definitely helped a lot. Because, like, yeah, if it was your first time using Linux, that's a big jump. But yeah, okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that too. I know I had some other random things bookmarked, even from like a while back. Just, you know, like I said, I hear a lot of people were like, well, it sucks with people, what's happening with Discord, like, you know, even years back. You know, what are the alternatives? And it's like, well, okay, there's Matrix, but it kind of fucking sucks and is not very well led or something. So I know some people always are like looking for different communication apps. So I know I have one or two others bookmarked, but I don't know if anybody ever did anything with them. Let's see, I gotta... Okay, and then here... Oh good, they're back. Oh, fuck off, Panga. Oh, I should... If I would've just jumped, I would've been fine. Well, I guess that's progress. But yeah, it's gonna be real fun to see over the next couple years how much shit just fucking breaks or gets horribly worse because of all the vibe coding bullshit. Granted, a lot of people do seem to be trying pretty hard to stop that, but when you have a spaghetti machine that can just spew out vomit quicker than people can review it, it's not gonna go well. Instead of spending hundreds of billions of dollars to make AI, why couldn't we just fucking make more spaghetti, feed everybody spaghetti? The world would be such a better place if we just had $100 billion worth of spaghetti investments. I let go jump anyways. Wish someone would spend hundreds of billions of dollars to go get burger. Yeah, that would be good too. Spend hundreds of billions. Important to say, big burger or on you to get burger. Pay me that much money to get burger. Yeah. I wish somebody would just give me like $500,000 and then I wouldn't fucking need to look for another job, probably. I do need a sugar mama. Yeah. Yeah. You've been on your best behavior. When the hell was it we had? Oh yeah, when was this? Like a month back or something? It must have been one of the short warm breaks between the cold snaps. Yeah, my dad made smash burgers one night. That was nice. Man, I haven't had like very many burgers in a while. I should change that. I'm always too fucking lazy to get the stuff to do it myself because I don't want to eat like 8 goddamn hamburgers in a week. I just want like 1 or 2. But it's so damn expensive to go to a restaurant for just a hamburger in most places. And there's no way in hell I'm going to fucking McDonald's for one. Actually, I've never had a hamburger from McDonald's. Granted, I've also not eaten at a McDonald's in... I couldn't even tell you how long. Probably like 20 years. But I'm kind of sad because like where I lived at before, my apartment, there was a Five Guys not too far away, like a 15-minute walk. And I don't mind their burgers. Not too bad. There was a Shake Shack farther away, but that was a little too hard to get to. So I only got stuff from there once or twice. And it sucks that there's not like any of those intermediate burger places around here. I know there's like some bars that have good ones. If you don't mind going to a bar to get food. But yeah. Every time you go to therapy, I walk past the Five Guys and tempted to make this pay $30 for a burger. Yeah, that's the one problem. Five Guys is like just a little too expensive for how good the burger is. Like, it's not a bad burger, but it's not amazing either. So it's like just a little too expensive. So that's why I didn't get it too often. But every now and then it was nice for a, good greasy treat. A really long no McDonald's kick. My girlfriend got Macca's a bunch. I started also getting Macca's. Oof. It was one of those things that, like, as a kid, I remember getting it a few times, like, just chicken nuggets or whatever, and, like, even then, it, like, fucking sucked, and I didn't like it. So, like, oh, fuck this. So, like, just didn't really go much ever. Or if I ever went with my friends, I'd just get fries. Like, I have a better opinion of stuff from Burger King and Wendy's, though I haven't been to either of those places in quite a while either. But I've just never been, like, that huge on fast food. Probably shoutouts to being, like, on the poor side, so it's like, no, it's too fucking much money. We're just cooking at home. Also, oh, this is hilarious. I don't know if I ever joked or posted about it before, but my previous apartment where I lived, there was a McDonald's actually pretty close, which I never went to, but the street address for the McDonald's was at number 666. No fucking joke. I'm pretty sure I got a picture somewhere of the street address and the McDonald's sign. Fucking 666. Like, yep. Probably almost got run over by a few people going in and out of that McDonald's, by the way. No longer eat at chain restaurants, only local businesses. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, I go Macca's. Yeah, I'd like to be able to do more of that. It just sucks in some places in the US. You don't always have much of a choice. But, like, here, it's not too bad. Like, yeah, we have some chain shit, but there's a few decent restaurants. Not a huge variety, but a reasonable amount. Like I said, it's just kind of weird. There's not really a place you would go for just burgers. But we have some fucking amazing pizza places here. Like, holy shit. I know I mentioned this on stream like a couple weeks back, but there's literally a restaurant in town that they only have pizza. That's it. Their menu. They have pizza and drinks. And that's how fucking good their pizza is. They've been in business for fucking I don't know how long. Decades at this point. So, like, got that going for us. Nothing else. Go out of your way to avoid chains. I mostly do, but there's some stuff I don't mind so much, but yeah. Haven't been to specifically McDonald's since I was like 12, though. So if you live in a food desert, you rarely get that choice. Yeah, that's the thing in some places. Like, I never shame a person for that. Food is food. Gotta survive before you can be ethical. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, when you have the option to make a choice, yeah, it's good if you can choose the other things. Or at least choose something that's not an absolute fucking corporate meat grinder of a business. You know, I'm sure some of the, like, not as widespread chains aren't so terrible, but, you know, I don't look into it too much. You rescued your girlfriend from a food desert. Oh, nice. I gotta say, though, for, like, the small town here, and since like, going out of town for a while and then coming back, you know, like, 15 years later, basically, there's actually a bit better restaurant variety than there used to be. There's actually 2 restaurants you can get kind of okay sushi at, which is fucking weird because the closest body of water to us, you couldn't pay me to eat fish out of that. but they get it somewhere, and it's not bad. And there's actually like quite a few good Mexican restaurants, but it's kind of a funny thing. There's not taco places here, but the place that I lived at before only had taco restaurants, basically. Because it was really funny. My parents visited the first time, like, yeah, let's go get Mexican. We'll go to this place, and it's like the menu is only tacos, basically, and then a few other things. There's no like, you know, dinner meal entree things. Whereas here it's like the opposite. Of course, you can get tacos at places, but you know, it's a different focus. There's a restaurant that my parents and an uncle or cousin, I don't know, some relatives, they like to go to, just some bar. They have a burrito that's, how fucking big is this burrito you can get? Probably like a foot long or more. No, wait, no, the second largest is like a foot long. I forget how big the longest one is. It's fucking massive. Story of how we came to live in Minnesota, I think, is hilarious. Go over and announced we were moving to Wisconsin after the governor of Illinois banned the sale of assault weapons, and we vetoed her to move to Minnesota instead. Yeah, I think that's probably a better choice. I don't think Wisconsin has much going for it unless you're unless you're an alcoholic who really likes cheese. Yeah, Minnesota seems to be. People in Minnesota seem to have their heads on a bit better than some other places. Yeah, Illinois is what it is. I'm not always exactly proud to be from Illinois, but you know, it could be worse, I guess. So I can't complain too much, but like, yeah. Nothing like growing up and learning like, oh yeah, like how many fucking governors in a row have been like indicted for criminal charges for various bullshit. It's like, yeah, stay winning, Illinois. Sucking at this. I don't think I'll ever leave the city for another state. If I haven't managed to get Canadian citizenship, I would strongly consider trying to move there. Yeah. And good luck with that. I mean, like, sincerely. Because I've heard it's not that easy unless, yeah, I mean, of course, if you get something like what M got, like, you get a job offer, like, then it's probably not so bad to do. All other situations when you can't, like, prove you have Canadian nationality somehow, yeah, probably not too easy. Because I think there's some, like, thing people talk about that if you can show you have, like, Canadian ancestry, it's, like, pretty possible to get citizenship there, I think. But I don't remember how far back you can, but, like, a couple generations back, I think. Because they were making a big deal about it to try and get Americans up there. You're aware, yeah. Try getting back into chemistry. But, yeah. Ancestry is Peru, Ukraine, and Russia for several hundred years each. Interesting mix. That's how it goes. Oh, oops. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be happening for me. Not even like super sure about it. I know one half family is got some Italian roots. The other half is, I guess, English. I think my dad wishes he was like Irish, but I don't think it's actually the case. Oh, whoops. But I think at one point my late grandfather had actually been in contact with some distant family in Italy. I mean, his last name was extremely Italian, so like it checks out. But yeah, Dad's father was the Peruvian guy who got assassin. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. At some point, he went to Russia for a bit. We met my paternal grandmother, and then they moved back to Peru together. No, they were both dead like 15 years before I was born. Mother's side was in Ukraine since forever. They fled the Union right before it collapsed. I see. Yeah, I don't really know too much about my ancestry, but I guess people have been around in the US for a little while. I mean, in terms of my family, so yeah, the link back is probably not so clear. Oh, hey, I baited the guy. And of course, I timed that run wrong. Both sides of your family participated in the October Revolution, but on opposite sides of said revolution. Funny how that goes, isn't it? I don't know, if I just like wiggle around here, is it consistent? Probably not easy to trigger the guy. Oh, I did it again though. I need to see where I need to stand to make the dolphin not get in the way. Oh. Why do I keep going at like exactly the wrong time for the chuck? Somehow I keep thinking I'm trying to go under him or something. I don't know. Oops. Oh. Lovely. Just looked over at the Stream Manager that I use for Twitch. And you know, I got some widgets at the top that like tell me how long the session's been going on and stuff. And there's one I have that shows if pre-roll ads are on or not. Since, you know, I manually run ads occasionally. Right now, it's telling me that pre-rolls are on for 0:-1. Thanks, Twitch. Pushing some great products. So I don't know, does that mean pre-rolls are on? Always on? Always off? I don't know. I don't really care to run an ad to see. Bastard. Makes sense, yeah. Even if I mouse over it, the tooltip says that too. Lovely, Twitch. Reminds me of that time I got a gift sub in Rezzy's chat. And when I moused over the tooltip, it said gift sub expires in like minus 64 years or something like that. Because some dipshit put the date wrong, so it just defaulted to the epoch date. And gave me a negative date back or something like that. Great software program. Obstacle with the R&D dolphins and the one-tie muncher ceiling is the part I could not figure out with cape without taking damage. Everything else you could do. I see, yeah. That would be kind of tough. Whoops. And the following platform. Yeah, that seems like it might be difficult to do. Second one with the falling platform, not the one with the chuck. Yeah. Yeah, because like even just sliding under the 3 munchers with a duck would be... Or is it 3 munchers? Yeah, that already would be almost not possible. Then there's another one tile at the bottom, right? With a tight space. Oh, wait. No, it's 4 munchers, 5, sort of, you'd have to. Bro, Penguin, what is this fucking garbage? Why did Dolphin come from the other side? No! I probably would have made that if the Dolphin didn't push me. Fuck. Progress, I guess. Cape cancel and slide and get another flight. Sliding under the muncher at the bottom is just too much for me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Even if you might be able to do the top, but it's gonna be tough. But then, yeah, that bottom one's gonna be too tight. There's just not room. Oops. Having cape would be nice there with flight. You could cape slam and kill those 2 enemies. That'd be really helpful. Ugh. Yeah, I need to wait there more. Because the dolphin that's gonna fuck me is one that you don't see right away. So I need to like get a few spawn and then go so they're not there. Something like that. probably do it now, but it sucked to try it. Yeah, that seems not fun. I mean, I shouldn't say not fun. It seems hard to do something there. I mean, I haven't had a good look at it really, but I doubt there's like some way you could clip through something, but I mean, like with the damage boost, but yeah, that's not gonna really help, is it? Actually, there's water down there. Could you get in the water and swim under anything? I bet if I had set up for a corner clip to bypass the obstacle. Yeah. Oh, oops, I'm not paying attention which sub-level I'm in. Corner clip, but it's precise. Yeah, I know corner clips are fucked, because... What was it? It was... Yeah, it was in Curtis's K-Pack. You have to do one in a Switch Palace. That shit took like a half hour, and he had like a thing to help set it up even. That shit's... Yeah, that shit's kind of fucked. Oh, come on. Getting squished by these dolphins. Yeah, you're right though, it is a strat. Yeah, maybe there's a way to clip and get down below into the water and swim under things. Oops. Like I said, I don't have the setup in my mind, but could you cape cancel, damage boost under the munchers in the one tile, and then could you quickly get just a clip through? But where does that put you at exactly? I'm not sure offhand. I have to stare at it for a second. I mean, I can't visualize the obstacle that well. Like, I don't know if that actually helps or anything. Maybe there's just more munchers at the bottom, I don't remember. That would still be hard to do. You won't have a lot of time. I need to just go on the first cycle there, but I feel like I'm rushing too much. But yeah, I do appreciate though, and I'm noticing it. I know you mentioned it before, but the RNG is more or less fixed for the dolphin, so you get the same pattern. I am noticing that if I move the same way, it more or less is the same each time. This intro. So like, yeah, if I could quit sucking, I could actually get pretty good at doing these first couple obstacles and get fairly consistent at them. But I guess, would the RNG be the same always? Or is it gonna depend on the session? Like, if you play the level before it versus a cold start of the console. Or is it just not gonna matter in this case? You get flight after the platform, which can get iframes at the bottom, canceling on the munchers there, but from that point, getting past the final muncher was extremely difficult. You had to get lucky with dolphins not getting in the way also. Reinitialize on level load. Okay, okay. So it's always the same. Well, unless you go and do something else, I guess. Or well, no, I guess yeah. Level. What am I saying? Level load. Yeah. Okay, so that's good then actually. So it's technically consistent if you can move in the same exact way every time. I need to just go like that. Don't wait. I think that gets too far away and then it's too fucked up. Dolphin spawning cause energy to determine their height. Yeah, some dolphins also cause energy each time they flap their tails, but I'm not sure if all of them do. Huh. Oh, so then it'll start off the same, but it will slowly get more random, basically. Yeah, I remember the height thing being a thing because there was a way to manipulate it in the dolphin level in Dram 1 with screen scrolling or something, but like it was still like a consistent thing. Because I actually kind of used it because like every other dolphin, you could stay on the same dolphin like every other bounce and it wouldn't hit the muncher ceiling if you were standing on it. Something like that. If you knew how to notice that. Oh, oops. It's also inconsistent from the start because their spawn timing is global timer based. Yeah, okay, right, yeah. Actually, it's interesting, it's global timer. So yeah, because it doesn't always feel exactly the same, but it's pretty close at the start. As in general, the pattern will become less and less consistent as you go. Interesting. But at least for this one, like it, RNG generator actually stopped after a bit and then starts again. But then yeah, so then that second generator is going to be always like pretty, I shouldn't say always, it's going to be way less consistent. Oh, damn it. Whereas this first one, you could mostly get a general feel for it. Or does it, unspawning and respawning it, does it, no, it wouldn't reinitialize the RNG, it would start with whatever RNG it had already, right? Learning so much about dolphins, oh boy. Oh, I didn't bounce enough. Everything uses the same RNG sequence, so the second general will pick up wherever it is. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's probably going to be the case. Has somebody made custom blocks or code that would reset RNG to a known value partway through the level if you touch it? You did once. Well, there you go. Oops. For item abuse 1. Fight the boo boss with the same RNG seed each time. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking, why you would consider doing that in a level, so you could make something like that consistent. Or some other like weird little things like that. Trying to slow down, too late. I forgot actually finishing that. Main reason we're doing this, so verifying can be done. RTA is an RNGC that was known to be possible to have that fight. I'm trying to remember, have I seen item abuse 1? Maybe not. I think I've only seen some of item abuse 3. Just because Glitch Cat especially like to talk about the first room. But yeah, I assume it's extremely fucked up. Yeah. I don't know how I verified it was a valid starting seed. It's very doable, just annoying. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I know all his item abuse things are intended to be tool-assisted stuff, but I know 3 is the one people talk about as being like kind of not really humanly possible, except maybe a few parts, but then yeah, I don't know about 1 and 2. Probably they're not quite that ridiculous. Gotta let that dolphin get out of the way. Oh, oops. Oh, I did not push up enough, I guess. Remember to stay hydrated, chat. basically ended up finding a very, very old task file. Clarified Reduce 1, found the link still functioned. I had to open it in ZSNES because it didn't work in modern SNES X. I took a save state from the end of the movie right before entering the boss room and opened it in VSNES since it has a working memory viewer and is compatible with ZSNES save states. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of VSNES. So is there a YSNES also? These ones are just made to be a memory viewer, not actually playing. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever used anything to view memory. So, I mean, I'm not very familiar with that, those kind of tools. Plug save states into it. Use stuff like Visualize VRAM, which has been helpful in the past. So old it doesn't work with modern SNES X save states. Oof. This dolphin got slippery tails. I always hesitate too much or not enough. It's so slow. But I am getting better at this, but not nearly consistent enough. Oh, whoops. I slowed down too much. Damn it. Okay. I guess the urchin's just there to be in the way. Alright, progress again. Kind of a crappy death, but just a little slow at repositioning. I hope this doesn't go on too much longer. Oops. But yeah. This is a pretty rough level. This is also something I'm really not good at. The dolphin level in Dram 1 absolutely destroyed me. Don't expect much better from this one. Ah, damn it. Oh. Oh. How are you gonna sleepyhead? Oh, for just looking at me. She was so zonked out though after dinner. Oh, did the pillow fall over? Staring at the pillow on the couch. What was my cat looking at? Yeah, did you knock the pillow over? Mm-hmm. Getting comfy. Alright. That's what I want to do. Get comfy. Go to sleep. I don't know why I was so sleepy today. Like, I didn't stay up late last night. And I kind of... I don't know, I slept in a little bit, not a lot. I'm still so sleepy the whole damn day, though. wait, oh, okay, that dolphin is just there going left and right. Okay. I was confused. That one's not one of the RNG generator ones. Unless I wasn't supposed to have those ones going right before. It looked like I needed them though. God damn it. Dolphins are driving me crazy. Oh, oops. Mistimed that a bit. Die to this part again. Oof. And of course I cannot time it with the jump gate. Just gotta stay relaxed, but stay focused. At least I'm making progress in this. Slow, but I am making some. Oops. Too many dolphins. Damn it. That needs to quit happening though. Get pushed by a dolphin into the chuck. Even though I should have made the gate. God damn it. Dolphin, please. They're just so helpful. It's crushing Mario into stuff to make plumber jelly. Helping Mario get up close and personal with his enemies. That's the right one. Okay, I need to just wait. That seems to like work, but I can't quite visualize how I need them lined up, but it just works, so just wait a bit. I guess that's a good thing, is that you can figure out a strat and do it consistently. It should work most of the time, some of the time, part of the time. I don't know. Oh jeez, I am starting to get sleepy again though. Probably that huge piece of cake I ate after dinner. Cake though. Oops. I really should learn how to like bake a cake or two, like beyond just like the most basic fucking shit from a box cake. Like actually try to make one. That would be nice. Something to do once in a while. That one dolphin's got my name. It just keeps squishing me into the munchers. Ugh. Oh, come on. It's so annoying sometimes though. You get just kind of schlooped on top of the dolphin and it just kills you like that. Pushes you into something. Oops. Blessing and a curse. I do gotta be better about drinking water though, especially when I'm streaming. Oops. God, I'm not paying attention sometimes. I keep forgetting I'm on the checkpoint subscreen. I'm not actually in the level. Station. No, damn it. The dolphin got in the way too soon. That truck gate's kind of mean. Just because it's so gross to do it with all the dolphins around. It's way too much shit to try to keep track of. Oh, God. 1921, we're getting into the roaring 20s. Damn it. Do you mind you can make a gap between dolphins with camera manipulation? Yeah, it's something I'm like not good about like in the moment it's something I can't like think how to make it work for me. But like I said, just playing with RNG dolphins is just something I'm not like, oops. Yeah, it just doesn't jive with me. I don't know. Haven't spent enough time, even though I spent forever in the Dram 1 dolphin level, but that's a bit different of a beast. And yeah, and for better or worse, you can't screen scroll here. Or at least I assume you can't. It's been disabled everywhere else. Have I tried this level? I don't think it's probably disabled for the whole hack, honestly. Yeah. Dang it. So no screen scroll shenanigans. Screen scroll would have been really, it probably would have trivialized a few of the obstacles in this half, to be honest. So like, oh, oops. So I can understand why it's disabled. Oh, that one's kind of high. It's close though. Can't screen scroll here, but camera scrolls to more about 1/3 of the way from the left. If you're moving right, versus if you're moving left. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably part of why that gets kind of funky. If you're trying to move back and forth a little bit. you get the camera like there. Like I'm always making a bunch of 3 dolphins, for example, because of that. But just it's like I don't have the foresight, experience, knowledge to make it work for me in some cases. A lot of this is just trial and error with my movement. Just fine, but just getting a better feel for what kind of stuff tends to work and what doesn't. Way too long. Like I said, I'm not good at like reacting to stuff. So when I have to make spur of the moment decisions and movements, it's not gonna go well for me usually. Oh, damn it. The unexpected pea speed. Heck. Come on, I keep respawning this one dolphin, or spawning this one dolphin. It just fucking kills me every time. Gotta quit getting hit by that dolphin. Oh, come on, again. Because like that, like I was like, oh, there's no dolphin in the way, but then there's one actually bouncing up, pushes me just enough to hit the chuck. I gotta have a better way to see that quickly. What should I have done there? That was the worst place to get a dolphin. Yeah, this one it's hard for me to see where I need the dolphins. It's just tough because you're moving the screen, so you have to kind of have some bit of foresight about, oh, the next dolphin might be here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too slow. Whatever. Just gotta keep trying. Like I said, I am getting a better feel for this, so it's alright. It's just, yeah. I knew the second I saw this second half, I realized this was gonna just take forever. I'm not good at this kind of thing. An annoying obstacle, no question, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I'm really just not well suited for that kind of thing, dealing with it. I know it's just gonna take me forever. Yeah, it's fine. At least this is a more, I don't know, chill dolphin level. Like the one in Dram 1 was just miserable for me. This isn't that bad. It's just a bit slow paced is all. But it's just gonna take a while. Sometimes the chuck took me like 30 seconds to get past. Yeah, the second one. I need to just be more comfortable to just chill the fuck out there. I keep wanting to try and go fast, but I gotta be more patient with it. Oh. This was gonna take me forever because either TLD or Max started talking about how dolphin generators work. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta learn dolphin facts while you're stuck in dolphin jail. It is so weird though how some of the enemies in SMW work. I mean, if you're not already super knowledgeable about deep game mechanics. So it is cool to learn some of that. Oops, too fast. But yeah, I knew what kind of bullshit I was signing up for when I decided to play Dram 1 and Dram 2. So like I said, I can't complain too much. But yeah, I think once I'm finished with Dram 2, if that ever happens, I'll probably be pretty done with old school hacks for a little while. Oh, did I not hold jump or something? I mean, Kaizo hacks, I mean. But I don't know, I still wouldn't mind trying Kaizo 1 any percent at some point. Because that shouldn't be too hard. Just the any percent. That would be kind of nice to just play it once just to say I've played it. And I don't know, for some reason, I keep thinking about Super Panga World. But I don't know. I think that does have some hard stuff too. I guess probably not any harder than this. But yeah, maybe that's something for the future when I'm ready for another grind. It's not right at all. Much harder than Kaizo 1. Personally, it's harder than Kaizo 2 also. Yeah, this has been... Dram 2 has been a bit harder overall than I was expecting, but it's weird. It's got a lot of difficulty swings. Like, I felt like Dram 1 was a bit more consistent in difficulty until Special World. But this has been, like, all over the place. But yeah, like, I know Kaizo 1's not that difficult for the any percent. And yeah, I don't know. Oops. I think Kaizo 2 just stands out for a few of the levels, so I could see a lot of this being harder than stuff in Kaizo 2. Maybe Kaizo 2 has a few levels that are more difficult, but yeah. But this is still pretty good overall, but it would have been nice if it was a little bit smoother of a difficulty curve. But I don't know, what are you gonna get from a hack from this era? Kaizo 1 has TLD though. Oops. So like I don't regret playing Dram 1 and Dram 2. Dram 1 took me a bit longer than I expected. Like the butthole I knew was gonna take forever, but a few of the other levels were a bit rougher than I might have anticipated going into it. And then yeah, this one has just overall been harder than I was expecting. But it's still been good. Dram 1 especially was like really interesting to see because there's some just very strange and interesting setups that Panga came up with. I mean, this one too, but especially Dram 1. This hack has a really good Ultra Star level though. Still thinking about that Ultra Star. But yeah, for Kaizo 1, I just gotta see about getting one with infinite lives patched or something. Okay, so yeah, because that dolphin just there. Damn it. So did I somehow spawn the generator the other way the first time I got there? They were going right before. The right generators are two different sprites. Oh, are they? Huh. Didn't realize that. Makes sense though, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have probably known that. Like I said, I haven't played that many levels with RNG dolphins, honestly. Or I should say Kaizo levels. Like, sure, they've shown up in a decent number of standard levels, but usually it's not so demanding. I guess for better or worse too, this is a trope, level design trope that's kind of fallen by the wayside. I don't know. People make RNG dolphin levels anymore these days. I'm not up on all the hip new hacks. That generator was supposed to stop there, but you either didn't hit the trigger properly or respawn the generator after, not sure which. Yeah, I might have respawned it, who knows. The game kind of lagged a lot that time too, so yeah, fuck something up that way. Too many dolphins. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Fucking dolphins. push just a little from the tail. Just a little nudge to the munchers. Okay, somehow that worked. Ah, there's my burrows at. Shit. Well, okay, whatever. Right though that no one makes RNG dolphin levels anymore. We need a hack dedicated to RNG dolphins. Yeah. Yeah, someone's got to make a level where you use the LR trigger to spawn a dolphin. Actually, I feel like someone's probably done that. Actually, wait, wasn't there dolphin stuff and really neat gimmicks in one level? Yeah, there was a level or a section, right? Because didn't they change color each time you landed on them, and then after, I don't know, 3 times they would explode or go away or something? Am I losing my fucking mind, or was that a different hack? Imagine you reposted the Kuso restaurant. Yeah. I could go for a Kuso burger right now. Do they have shawarma on that menu? Shit. I'm gonna get fucking hungry again. I need to see if I can respawn that fish, but I should really just go right away. Having fucked around with Fluxer for like an hour, it's basically identical to Discord UI, but a lot more customizable, also being open source, hoping it doesn't end up being secretly shitty. Well, that's pretty cool, and yeah, I hope the same thing. But I don't know. I don't particularly care for the Discord UI, so it's always funny when I see people trying to imitate the UI layout and stuff for Discord or something. It's like, I wouldn't say it was amazing UI, but I guess it did the job. Yoshi 5 level a while back that was gonna end with RNG dolphins, except the dolphins were edible, very spicy, so Yoshi ate one while flying, you'd run away at 7x speed. That's funny. Spicy fish. It's too fucked up to Yoshi-fly through RNG dolphins. Yeah. I think caping in general, if there's RNG dolphins around, is probably pretty rough. It probably depends on which way they're going versus if you're flying. Is this Kusa restaurant again? Yeah. Wait, when was it? One of the pictures is upside down in the middle. The middle right with the yellow rice and I guess the, I don't know, like shish kebab platter thing below the burger. That picture's upside down, I think. Oh no. Fucking upside down kebab platter. Fucking hell. Go with the upside down peas. God damn it. At least I guess it's the whole image that's upside down and not just part of it. Like someone made Marissa Margie Dolphin so you can configure it to spawn any sprite and custom ones. They make it spawn dolphins from both sides at once. Tie dolphins to a ram trigger. Huh. Fast. Oh shit, I got pushed too far. Damn it. Uh, 1986. And as we're already into the 80s. compelled to replay Deus Ex recently, so I installed it again, but turns out it's unplayable on modern computers. Lovely. Shouts to modders making games playable again. Yeah. Yeah, I guess partially because of switching to Linux, but I learned about Lutris a little while back, and they just have like a lot of resources for like patches and stuff to make stuff work. That's how I have Halo running on my other computer. OG Halo. Because of that. I mean, of course the patches are just out there, but like they have a nice tool to like actually help you get the patches and use them and stuff. So you don't have to fuck around with stuff so much yourself. But yeah. Shoutouts to people actually making so we can play our games. One of the mods that fixes it has the option to also install a mod that makes you a girl, which comes with a girl voice acting for every time you speak in the game. That's pretty funny. I'm trying to think. I've seen a little bit of that game. Deus Ex? How do you say it exactly? I've never played it. High effort, yeah. Some people out there be doing stuff for games. Includes a randomizer. I guess I'm really not that familiar with the game. I thought it was I would have guessed it was like a more linear game, but I guess not, if there's a randomizer for it. Complain about how everything has a randomizer now, but I guess this is one case where it makes sense. Yeah, I really don't know the game that well. It's one of the like first immersive sims. Oops. I thought I saw a little bit of it, maybe not very much. I guess not enough to realize how stuff worked. Oh, that was terrible. Why did I go for that? So one that looks like a modern shooter, think of the 2009 game Deus Ex Revolution. Yeah, I know there's that one also. And that's why I'm trying to think. But the one I saw was like pretty low graphic quality, but I don't know if I actually saw much gameplay or not. That's the thing. Like if I saw some of it, it was very little. So I don't really remember enough to say anything. 2011. Yeah, low bias game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a little bit of it, but just like some cutscene or something. Like probably not much actual gameplay. That's the immersive sim. Yeah. Nah, I can't just go like that. I have to get that dolphin somewhere else. So many games I could be playing. I'm just sitting here killing Mario. Hey, Y2K happened? Let's go. Dolphins are good friends. Yeah. Always looking out for Mario. Ah, damn it. Whoops. At least I did make some progress. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna play Horse Hack in celebration of Year of the Horse. It's probably not a bad idea to take a break from this. I was really hoping I could get through any percent, but it's gonna take me a while unless the next 2 levels are complete pushovers, and I'm actually close to beating this one, which I kind of doubt. So I think it'll be good to take a little break, play the Horse Hack, so I can actually watch other people play it. Let's be real. That's the main reason I want to get it played out of the way, so I can actually watch other people play it, and then not feel bad about my Mario skills for once. Found an animated theme for the board of your browser that's falling snow, so download it because it reminds you of Z-SNES. Nice. New Year tomorrow. Yeah. Horse Hack was good. Yeah, it's tomorrow. I mean, it already happened, I guess, in China. Yeah. Might have a better time the next 2 levels than this one. Yeah, I imagine there's probably not much worse than this. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to know. Anyways, it's fine. I mean, the Horse Hack won't take me an insane amount of time, probably. TM. Oops. Because then, like, after I finish any percent of this, I still got Special World. So, like, I'm maybe a little past halfway. I forget how many levels were in the Special World. At least 4 or 5. So, like, there's quite a bit of Dram 2 left. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like changing when I'm playing in the middle, but I think for this I'll make an exception. Just because it is going to take me so long to finish Dram 2 at this rate. So it's fine to take a little break from it. I will return to it. Because like I said, aside from a few of the annoying levels, this has been pretty fun overall. Oops. Maybe I'm just saying that because I really like the Ultra Star level. But man, it is still kind of crazy that like some of the levels in this have just been like extremely fucked up. Like so far this one's okay, a little on the bad side, but not too crazy, but like god damn, the fucking rope level took me forever. Coin collection level was pretty rough at the start. There was a mushroom level in there somewhere that was pretty rough. And something else was pretty... And there was another rough level that I'm forgetting. I guess the water level. Yeah. Dolphin. auto scroller. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking there was some other ones that were a bit. Yeah, that auto scroller was pretty rough. That was a rough level to beat. How do I put that on jump? No. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. God damn it. Okay, I gotta remember that that dolphin goes pretty low down. The muncher's there. Damn it. I was really hoping I'd get another shot past that section just to try to see what the next obstacle was gonna be. Oh well. I feel like it's probably not too much more, but it's hard to say. It's not like the. Oh, oops. Why did I not make it across? It's not like there's been that many obstacles in this second half, so. I don't know. It might be that I'm not very far in this section still. Just harder to judge because it's kind of slow paced. Because like the first half was actually pretty reasonable, which is good because I'm going to be getting this checkpoint back a lot. So at least the first half of the level's pretty tame. How's it going, Southern? Mario cheek clapper. Yep, I gotta be clapping a lot of Italian cheeks. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it, I got the tail. Alright, a few more tries of this, but I probably should get wrapping up for bed in a little bit here. Oh. These dolphins are mostly in the same place every time, but not exactly the same place. can't jump high enough. Damn it. Oh, yeah, I'm really not good at seeing how to line this obstacle up. Oh well. Oh, too late. Damn it, man. I keep getting the tail. Just whoop me up a little bit in the munchers. Heck. Right. One more try to get us into 2026. Oh, well, that sucked. I mean, 2025 was kind of a shit year. So it's probably 2026. Let's let it run its course, I guess. This is such a dumb fucking obstacle. God, why is this so disgusting? I shouldn't have ran. That was way too far away. Yep. Ugh. That's such a gross chuck gate. Dang, why? Alright, well, whatever. I made some decent progress, so it's alright. I knew that second half was just gonna take me forever, though. I'm just not great with that kind of stuff. But yeah. I think tomorrow then I will switch to playing the horse hack for a bit. Take a little break from Dram, but we'll come back to it. I don't want to leave it half finished. But I gotta celebrate Year of the Horse. Not gonna get another chance for that. More than a mere coincidence, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that's enough for tonight. I'm pretty sleepy. I should get going to bed soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good night, day, or morning. May you befriend many mammalian sea creatures on your journey. And yeah, see you all around. Bye-bye.